What's going on, everybody? K to the 2 here with week 6 of the NPL. This week we went up against the Great Lakes Gyarados, coached by Ashley over here. That's a guy, but Ashley's a girl. Yes. She's really good at Pokemon, so don't discount her because she's a girl, because she'll probably kick the shit out of you. She has a really powerful team, and I decided the only way to beat Power this week would be to go with Power. So I am bringing Sandrush Excadrill. That would allow me to outspeed his Terrakion or his Choice Scarf, I just called him, her, he, his. I would outspeed her Terrakion or her Choice Scarf Kyurem if she brought that. I brought the Brick Break on it for Klefki in case she wanted to bring Reflect on it. I'm bringing Mega Heracross for the first time since week 1 or week 2. I decided, I could really get off a sweep here because Terrakion can't really do much. Once Klefki is out of the way, it can't paralyze me. Once Togekiss is out of the way, it can't Air Slash me to death. I get up free Swords Dances against Venusaur and Tyranitar as long as Tyranitar does not have the Fire Blast. But I outspeed both of them, and I can kill at +2. I'm bringing Trace Gardevoir with to trace the Prankster off of Klefki. I'm bringing Substitute and Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp is going to stop Terrakion, Tyranitar, and Kyurem, and she doesn't really have a lot for Gardevoir in the first place. And Gardevoir is my main check to Mega Venusaur, so I need to make sure that I can keep it around as long as possible. I'm bringing a Choice Banded Azumarill with, I think, Aqua Jet, Play Rough, Superpower, and Ice Punch. Ice Punch was to hit Togekiss and Zapdos if she brought either of them. I'm bringing Magneton. I think this one is Analytic and not Steel Pull because there wasn't really many Steel types on her team. I think she just had the Klefki, and I don't need to trap Klefki to kill it. And then I'm bringing just a specially defensive, or was it physically? I think it is specially defensive Hippo. That way I can set up rocks if I need to. I brought Stone Edge and Earthquake and Slack Off along with it. That way it can hit Togekiss or Zapdos. It can also hit Zapdos with an Earthquake if she tries to roost, but she didn't bring it, so that was kind of unnecessary. We can get right into the match. She's leading off with Klefki. I'm leading off with Threesome, my Magnezone. I am Choice Scarfed, I think I said that. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull a Volt Switch turn 1. Does a lot of damage. Volt Switch does a hell of a lot to her team because she has no ground types. And right here, I pull the Volt Switch right into the Gardevoir so I can trace the Prankster. And I go ahead and take the advantage to set up a Prankster Substitute. As she sets up her Reflect, I'm going to Will-O-Wisp, burn the Klefki as she gets up her second layer of spikes. I need to be careful with how much I switch through the match, just based on the fact that with 2 layers up, I'm not going to be taking too many hits very well. Right here, she brings in the Togekiss, and I'm not sure how well thought out that was, because her Togekiss is her one answer to my Mega Heracross, and she's just bringing it in to face Gardevoir. But then again, she doesn't really have much to face Gardevoir, especially behind a substitute, so she really needs to get rid of it, and risking her Togekiss, it might pay off, who knows. she gets the Air Slash, it breaks my sub, and after the Will-O-Wisp, I'm going to be able to kill with another Moonblast because the first one did about 50%. Hopefully I don't get a low damage roll and I can take out the Togekiss. However, she gets a crit flinch with Air Slash, which forces me to, I think, switch out. No, I just set up another substitute as she goes for another Air Slash. I was hoping for like a miss so the Hex Gods would make up for that. However, she just keeps going for the Air Slash, and it's going to bring down my Gardevoir to 22%, making it practically useless. And right here, I switch into Magneton. It could have been really risky. She could have had the Flamethrower, and if she did, it would have hit both of my Steel types. But right now, I can just click Volt Switch and get a free kill on something, or just get Initiative. And she sacks her Togekiss, which amazing for me, and it clears the path for a Mega Heracross sweep. We just need to make sure that we can get it in safely. Right here, she goes for the Ice Beam, and oh my goodness, I barely lived that. Wow. 1%. I was like on the edge of my seat. I was like panting. I was like, oh my god, threesome, you are amazing. And then she decides to actually stay in as I hit it with the Flash Cannon, and this is going to be a double down here due to the Life Orb damage. And she said afterwards that she forgot it was scarfed. So, oh well. I mean, it's great for me because the Kyurem is also out of the way, and it's one less thing I have to deal with. And Magneton didn't really do a whole lot to the rest of her team. Right here, I decide since the sand is up, I'm just going to go straight into Excadrill. Whatever she goes into, Excadrill can mostly handle, except for Venusaur. So she goes into the Klefki as I just kill it with the Earthquake. I probably should have gone for Brick Break right there. That way it would have broken the Reflect so I could get off extra damage against the Venusaur with this upcoming, or the Earthquake that I go for. However, I just decide to sack off Excadrill here in order to get a free switch into my Heracross. So in order to do that, I need to break the Reflect, which I do, because I teched Brick Break on this. And right here I actually decide to sack Gardevoir in case she wanted to go for the Synthesis. If she did that, I would have gotten a free Psyshock off on this Venusaur. However, she ends up killing the Gardevoir, and that's not really that bad because now I get, like I said, a free switch into Heracles, the Mega Heracross. I set up a Sword Stance as she goes for the Sleep Powder and misses. That was crucial. I mean, I didn't have a whole lot for Mega Venusaur, so I needed to get off that Sword Stance in order to kill it, and that 25% chance to miss really screwed her over there, because Azumarill kills Terrakion and Tyranitar. However, Venusaur I can't really handle with this team. All I have is Excadrill and hope that I can 3-hit KO it with the whatchamacallit, the Earthquake. However, she misses the Sleep Powder. Really unfortunate for her, and I can just go ahead and sweep the rest of her team with Mega Heracross. I'm going to go ahead and Pin Missile. She brings in the Tyranitar. I have just enough speed investment to outspeed a Jolly Max Speed Tyranitar, so that happens, and I go for the Earthquake, and I clean up the game with another Earthquake as she is unable to kill Heracross with a Stone Edge from her Terrakion. So, that was a 4-0 in Week 6. That puts us on top of the league once again, 5-1, sitting at a positive 12 differential. And this upcoming week is going to be huge. It's top teams in each conference battling for supremacy of the MPL. I am so hyped. We are playing this one on Wi-Fi too, so that's going to be a first for the MPL, our first Wi-Fi battle. So look forward to that. Oh man, again, thank you guys so much for your support. It means a lot. Make sure to hit that like button. If you like this and you aren't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time.